Hey, what's up? This Reed. Let's talk about hair loss. Ooh, okay. And alopecia. Every time I have encountered someone about hair loss, or I just talk about myself, I have experienced hair loss before due to my own neglect. And I had to do things to make conscious efforts not to continue with the hair loss. One thing I did was consider my genetics and the older women around me and how their hair was. And I took into consideration what they did to their hair and what they were doing to their hair and how I wanted my hair to look. Every black person is not dealing with, is not bald headed and dealing with alopecia. I truly believe that the main reason why so many of us are having hair issues is because we simply were not taught or directed at an early age how to do our hair. Which way? This the camera. I'm gonna look both ways, so bear with me. So I really feel like that was that was an important missing point in our development. We know how to cook, clean chitlins and peel potatoes, mop a floor, clean a stove, pull out a refrigerator and clean behind that. But we were never instructed on how to properly take care of our hair. So I feel that has left a lot of us with neglect towards hair care and believing that the hairstylist is the only solution and putting the responsibility on the hairstylist. And it's not. Real, I'm just trying to figure out. But alopecia is not a given in our community. It's not something that oh girl, you got alopecia. That's not the end all. You're not taking care of your hair. Point blank, period. And you have to take care of your hair. A hairstylist can help aid with finding solutions. However, they can't grow your hair unless you're willing to do what you need to do at home and you take care of it. That's like going to a trainer once a week and thinking you're going to lose 20 pounds. No, it does not work like that. They create systems that you choose, that you have the option to follow, and you will eventually see results. But nobody is growing hair. If somebody was growing hair, it would be sold already. It'll be a commercial in a movie for it. It's products that help aid in the growth of your hair, but you have to take care of your hair. When I was coming up, I remember the first bundle of weave I brought and the whole experience behind it and how big of impression and a solution it was to my life. I came from the microwave ponytail era, and before then, the weave, the biggest impact on us was relaxers, but nobody gave us the true instructions on how to use the relaxer. So I think a lot of our hair issues come from those two products, those two things that we use to maintain our hair. I find it devastating that so many people that I knew when I was younger that had hair don't have hair now because of straight neglect of their hair. And then they get to their 40s and they get to their 50s and now, oh, I want to grow my hair. I choose you to grow. I'm not doing that. That's not my responsibility. I didn't break it, so why do I have to repair it? And I'm just, and some people I can help, but I cannot help those that are not realistic with the expectations. I appreciate the being referred to for my services, but I have to start the conversation of being realistic with what your expectations are and where you're at. We all are born predisposed to what we're going to have. Some people are taller, some people are thinner, some people are born with long, luxurious hair. Some people go through things and they lose their hair and it grows back. But everybody is not meant to have hair down their back. Just like everybody is not meant to have long legs. you're gonna go through things. You can't it's just genetics. And one thing that is for certain is just love what you have and embrace what you have and understand what you have, and therefore you would see results because it's from the inside. You have to know what you have. If you have alopecia, then figure out, go to a dermatologist, get diagnosed. We live in a world now where you can get hair transplants. It's so many things on the market to help it. It's just not about the style. It's about the inside, what's going on in the inside. A lot of things that could take your hair out besides stress is medication. Medication like high blood pressure, even birth control pills can take your hair out. When you have an operation and you go under anesthesia, that can cause hair breakage and shedding. What else? Your diet, too tight hairstyles, braids. Every style is not meant for you. Every trending thing your hair cannot do. It's like, what more do you want from your hair? If everything else changes and sheds and breaks off, why is it that some people in society believe that they can do whatever they want to do with their hair and then find a stylist that's going to fix it? And if the stylist can't fix it, she bogus and she unprofessional. Why is it that we just don't take accountability for the things that we've done to ourselves and deal with it and find a solution that way? I know it's devastating when your hair comes out. I've been there before. I remember I got some braids and it tore the side of my hair out. And I got a little slickly boobop now, but it tore the side of my hair out. So I knew I couldn't do braids anymore. Over the summer, I got some braids again. Years later, I got braids again. I loved them. Thought I was the stuff. I wanted them braids again. But I knew if I got those braids again, that my hairline was going to be 1.5 inches back. And it wasn't worth it. So be realistic about what your hair can and cannot do. And understand that we all want something. That's life. But find a solution that works well for you and is not going to compromise the integrity of your hair. And it's just very, very, it's just time to say it. And that's it. So when it comes to hair loss, it's not genetics. I mean, it can be genetics and it can be so many factors, but one factor it can be is straight neglect. You could be straight neglecting your hair and not taking care of it and don't know what to do with your hair. And it's just not growing. And sometimes it could just be your genetic, the way you was made. You was not made to have hair down your back. If you come from a long line of people that did not have hair down their back, you have to be real. You have to realize that maybe that's not in the, that ain't gonna work. That's not gonna, don't stress yourself over something like that. And if you do have alopecia, don't, I know it's hard. It's gonna be okay. Find solutions that can help. Go see a dermatologist. Research what will work out best for you as far as maintenance. Don't give up. And it's a lot of people going through it. But a lot of people are going through hair loss because they put it on their cells. And that's basically it. If you have a comment or a suggestion, let me know. Like, subscribe, share, tell somebody. And that's it. I can't think of nothing else. But if you're going through hair loss, start by figuring out what is the cause of it and stop doing it. If you're going through hair loss and you're not seeing a change with what you're doing with your hair, do something else. One thing I do know is a hairstylist, a licensed cosmetologist, we can only do so much, and it is our responsibility to help you, find realistic solutions and let you and speak to you and consult with you and let you know what is best for your hair. But if you have the expectations of being a platinum pixie and you don't have no hair all around here, think of another style. And it's okay to wear wigs. And it's also okay to shave off your hair and be bald. But the most important thing is it's okay to be yourself. Live with what you have and accept it. And be happy. And that's, that's it. Thank you. Bye.